Hey folks, I'm here with a product that a lot of people have been looking forward to, Sony's new flagship WF-1000XM5 noise canceling earbuds that list for $300 or $20 more than the Mark IVs. Those were great buds, the XM4s, and we gave them a CNET Editor's Choice Award when they came out 2 years ago. But there's always room for improvement, and with this new completely redesigned model, Sony has addressed most of the small gripes people had with its predecessor. Are the Mark V's perfect? Not quite, but overall they're really impressive, easily among the top earbuds on the market. So let's dive right into the review to find out just how they're improved and how they stack up to the competition. The first thing you'll notice about them is that they're smaller than the XM4s by about 25% and also 20% lighter according to Sony, with each bud weighing 6 grams. By comparison, the Airpods Pro 2 weigh 5.3 grams each. Their charging case is smaller too, about 15% smaller, and does have wireless charging capabilities. I have both sets of earbuds here. The Mark IVs are a little big, and while they fit my ears nicely, they don't necessarily fit people with small ears well. My co-worker Tara says she has smaller ears, so I had her try both sets of buds, and the smaller XM5s did work better for her.
Should I do that? Yeah, this one is already coming loose, like I would have to push it back into my ear. This one's very sturdy in my ear and very lightweight as well.
The buds come in black or silver and are partially constructed from recycled materials. The XM4s have a matte finish that I like. In contrast, these mix in a glossy finish that I was a little apprehensive about at first, but the outer part of the buds, where the touch controls live, has a matte finish so it doesn't pick up fingerprints. I also appreciate that the buds don't stick out of your ears as much as their predecessors did. One issue I had with the XM4s that hasn't been resolved is the ear tips that come with the buds, which now include a set of extra small tips among the 4 options. They should fit most ears just fine, but they just don't quite give me the tight seal that you really need for optimal sound quality and noise canceling performance. The tips are made out of a high-tech polyurethane foam material that's designed to conform to your ear canal and offer some added grip so the earbuds stay in your ears more securely. But their shape isn't quite right for my ears. I need tips that are a little wider and rounder, and I had to swap in a set of my preferred silicone tips that allow me to get a better seal. It'd be nice if Sony included a wider variety of tips, but as I said, the majority of you shouldn't have a problem with the ones you get, and many of you should be able to get a secure enough fit to run with these. They are IPX4 splash proof and sweat resistant. Okay, on to features. Sony's flagship headphones and earbuds have always been loaded with features, and these Mark V buds add some new feature upgrades to go along with the existing favorites, like Speak to Chat, a mode you can enable that automatically pauses your music and activates the headphone's ambient mode when you start talking to someone. Ambient mode is similar to Apple's transparency mode, but with these Sonys, you can adjust the level of ambient sound you want to let in. All right, I've got my music on here, and then I'll start talking to my camera woman, Numi. And if I want to have a conversation with her, the music has completely paused. I can hear the outside world, I can talk to her. And then as soon as I stop talking, 5 seconds later, the music comes back on. I'm not going to go through all the earbuds features in this video, but I'll highlight the ones that stand out for me. First, you get multi-point Bluetooth pairing, so you can pair the buds with 2 devices simultaneously and easily switch audio back and forth between them. After that, there are plenty of EQ settings to help tweak the sound, and some adaptive sound modes, plus support for hands-free Alexa. That feature allows you to tap into Amazon's voice assistant without pressing anything on the buds. Also, there's a new beta setting called Find Your Equalizer that lets you choose between a series of EQ setting tweaks to find the sound you like best. Like the Mark IVs, these buds have ear detection sensors that pause your music when you take an earbud out. Yes, you can use a single earbud if you want, and resume playback when you put it back in. But what's new is spatial audio with head tracking. Currently, it's only available for Android users, according to Sony, and it's unclear if Apple users will ever get it. But in my tests, it seemed to work a lot like Apple's spatial audio for video watching. These are also compatible with the new LE audio standard, so in the future, you should get access to features like Auracast and broadcast audio. That would allow you, for example, to tap into an audio stream being broadcast from a certain TV at the gym while you're on a treadmill. Finally, the Mark V support Sony's LDAC audio codec. Using LDAC can get you slightly better sound quality if you're streaming high-res audio tracks from streaming services like Qobuz and Tidal. iPhone users get the AAC audio codec, but a lot of Android phones support LDAC. If there's a feature that's missing, it's some sort of Find My Buds feature built into the Sony headphones app. The AirPods Pro 2 have a precision Find My feature that really does come in handy at times. As far as performance goes, these do feel like a bump up from the XM4s, though it's not a quantum leap. They have new speaker driver units and 3 microphones in each bud, and they're powered by 2 new proprietary Sony chipsets with more processing power, the V2 integrated processor and the QN2E noise canceling processor. Sony's been in a nip and tuck battle with Bose for the best noise canceling, and Sony says these buds have the best noise canceling based on its tests. It's not a huge upgrade over the noise canceling that the XM4s offer, but it is a little more effective and is quite impressive overall. Like Bose's QuietComfort Earbuds 2, these buds are supposed to do a better job muffling a broader range of frequencies. From my anecdotal testing, they're right there with the Bose buds for noise canceling, but it's hard to declare an outright winner. The Bose also has great noise canceling. There are also improvements to sound quality, but again, it's not a big bump up from the XM4s, which already sounded excellent. That said, I thought the XM5s just sound a little cleaner with a little better bass definition. Everything's been tightened up a bit. Tonally, they're a little warmer sounding than the AirPods Pro 2, which also sound excellent for their size, but the Sonys arguably have a slight edge in tonal balance. They're just a very pleasant set of earbuds to listen to and some of the best sounding earbuds out there right now. As for voice calling, Sony says you're getting its best ever call quality. The earbuds have bone conduction sensors that Sony says pick up the vibration of your voice directly from your skull bones, helping to isolate your speech from ambient sounds and background noise for clear calls, even in loud environments. I was generally impressed with the call quality and noise reduction in particular, but under harsher conditions, a few callers did say my voice warbled a bit. Here's a test call I recorded that gives you a sense of the call quality, though note that the call is recorded via the internet, so you lose a little bit of fidelity in my voice. All right, I'm here on the streets of New York to do a test call with fellow editor John Falcone.
John, I have some wind, got a bunch of traffic going by. Let me know how I sound.
You sound pretty good overall. I would say there's a bit of fuzziness and warbliness when you talk, but otherwise, especially when you're not talking, don't hear any background noise at all, and it's generally pretty good overall.
Battery life is the same as what you get with the XM4s, around 8 hours on a single charge with noise canceling on at moderate volume levels and up to 12 hours with it off. The case holds 2 extra charges. That's a couple of hours better than what you get with the AirPods Pro 2, which are around 6 hours, so very good battery life overall. As I said in my intro, these really are impressive earbuds. No, they're not perfect, and I'm sure Sony will issue some firmware updates to fix some bugs and perhaps improve performance a bit. But the key takeaway here is that Sony has managed to make its flagship earbuds significantly smaller while actually improving upon performance with incremental upgrades to noise canceling and sound quality and a slightly bigger upgrade to voice calling. And for Android users anyway, there's spatial audio with head tracking. Apple users may find some advantages with the AirPods Pro 2, whether it's from a fit or features perspective. As I've said before, the AirPods Pro 2 are hard to beat for Apple users. They sound great for their size and also offer excellent noise canceling, and they are being discounted to around $200 or $100 less than these. I also like the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds 2 and the new Beats Studio Buds Plus, which do cost significantly less, but the WF-1000XM5s really are the complete package, particularly for Android users. Yeah, you could quibble about them not including a wider variety of ear tips and maybe missing a feature or two and costing so much, but they do largely live up to their hype, so there is that. But let me know what you think in the comments section, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel already, please do. I'm David Carnoy for CNET. Thanks for watching.